You don't want to be that man that looks like the simp. Always choose the alpha over the simp. I know girls go for the rude guys, but it's more about you talking to her and not caring. Back to confidence. And then if she's telling you things that are disrespectful or something that's like, okay, why would you say that to me? You will stand up for yourself. What is up, my BBossBaddies, my bad mom fellas? It is your girl Bosana and welcome BBossArmy. So as you guys can tell by the title, today we're gonna be talking about the first 5 things women notice about men. So these things are kind of a mix, a good mix, but honestly, to be real with you guys, because I know hopefully you guys watch this whole video, with this whole 5 things, it's gonna be more of the way you are acting and the things that you say than appearances, just because I have a video out and it's been so long since I've done a video like this. So that means literally with the video that I have out, it's gonna probably be talking about physical appearance. If you guys do want to see a physical appearance video of things that women notice right off the bat, let me know down below. And of course, the other types of videos that you would like to see from me. With that being said, please check out everything on the screen. So I want to jump right into it because it is 5 for 1. And normally I've been doing 3 points. So this one is 5. And I just want to give it to you guys. I want to let you guys know. I want to give you guys the tea. Okay, you guys. So number 5. Oh, hold on. We start from 5, go down to 1. So that means so what? You gotta watch until the end to get the number 1 thing. All right, you guys. So number 5 on my list for the first 5 things that women notice about a man is their attention towards her, towards that woman. So basically, when you're out in public, let's say that, right? And I'm talking more of the public. I know a lot of guys are out online dating right now, and you guys are actually, you know, just figuring out what you can find from social media and actual dating sites. But I'm just going to be talking about more of when you go out to the coffee shop or go to Walmart or go shopping, things like that. And if you guys also want to see that type of video, let me know down below. But as I was saying, with this first 5 things, when it comes down to the way you are looking at her, the way you are spreading that energy, which you guys might not really recognize, but you are giving her almost a signal by the way that you give her that attention. So first things first, if you're going to constantly keep looking at that woman and she's looking at you and she's kind of giving you that or looking away instantly, she's not interested. Although some women like to play hard to get, telling you if she's really trying to get your attention, she'll be a lot nicer than the typical, what are you looking at? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Or, hello. Yeah, And yes, of course, sometimes it might be real phone calls, but honestly, you would probably still look his way and be like, yeah, or act like it's your girl or something, even if it's a family member, just so he can feel like, okay, go ahead and make that first move. And I want you guys to understand that although men are required to make that first move, the thing about that is a lot of girls will give you that type of hint or give you that type of signal, that type of validation towards your way, as if you are allowed to come here, you are invited, you are welcomed here. So if you are in so much situations where you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm forcing myself to make the first move, there is something, and I'm being real with you guys, there is something that's off, whether it's starting from you or starting from her, just because of the fact that you shouldn't feel worried to always make that first move. There's times where there's going to be females that are intimidating as hell, right? Even me, I've seen guys and I'm like, oh wow, they're very intimidating looking, right? But overall, you're going to be comfortable here and there, or you're going to be comfortable eventually, naturally, based on how much you've been putting in work. So back to this whole guy looking towards her. If she's going to be giving you the dirty looks, looking other ways, acting like you're not even noticeable, or you're not there, absolutely, she is not feeling you. So that is just something women will look at and give you that, oh, don't bother me. Don't at all. So the attention that you guys are giving back to that woman, you have to keep in mind, you don't want to overdo it. When she's noticing you and you want her to notice you, you want her to make you feel like, okay, come over here and ask for my number or something like that, you guys have to give her a slight look. Or, you know what, just mind your business and act as if you are actually minding your business. So basically, I gave you guys 2 routes. It's either going to be, okay, she's attractive and you look at her and you're going to be like, you look good. Not actually say that, but you look at her and like, okay? And then you look away and go about your day, right? And then if you see her in the same aisle again and getting close to you, you get your signals right there. You get the hints right there. Because trust me, there's a lot of girls out here that will give you the hints, will give you things that will make you be like, okay, you know what? I should actually approach it. But you will be the only one to notice it if you're actually paying attention to it. Okay, you guys? So back to this whole, oh, she's in the same aisle and she's giving you the hint. Okay, you gave her the look. Boom. Hopefully that works out where you go approach her. She gives you the number. Next thing is going to be, okay, you're not really all that into her, but you do want that attention from her. So what you'll do is be in the same sections, the same aisles, or come back to the same coffee shop, the same Walmart, wherever it is where she's at. You're gonna be there just to kind of show that, okay, you know what, I'm always here. It's not a coincidence. And I'm telling you guys now, I know some people might not agree with me, but I really don't believe that things just happen. I really believe things happen for a reason. And personally, I don't believe in coincidence at all. So now back to this guy that's always appearing at the same Walmart that I'm going to. For me personally, I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm always seeing him. Maybe I'm meant to see him. And so what I'm gonna do as a woman is be around him. I'm not gonna force myself to be in every single aisle, but what I will do is try to stick a little close, or at least I'll make sure that I come back to this Walmart that I know he goes to shop. And most likely he probably lives around there or close enough compared to the other Walmarts. Okay, so that right there, and those are hints. You guys might be surprised, but women do give hints, like I was saying. So that right there is enough for me as a woman to say, I gave enough signals for him to be able to say, let me go ahead and pursue. Let me go ahead and do something else to get her attention, or actually go and literally be in front of her and have that attention. And then boom, that's where the magic is supposed to happen. So now when you have cases like that where guys don't notice it, or, you know, guys are giving this weak attention and feel like, absolutely, I will not be the guy that gives anything towards her. I don't want to show her anything. Sometimes it will really not work in your favor. And maybe in your case, you're noticing that it never works out at all. So therefore, to wrap this all up, you guys have to be very attentive and pay attention to the way the women are actually paying attention to you in different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to be the way that you guys are validating or showing attention to the woman. She can show you in a whole different form, as the way I just explained to you guys. So please, when you are talking to a woman or you're trying to be out there and be noticed, remember she's watching you and she's paying attention to you, and she's going to react. If she does not react, she might give you maybe like the distance, come back, or at least give you the distance. And when you're trying to actually show yourself to be noticeable, eventually you'll get a reaction. But you have to keep in mind and pay attention very closely. Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and move on to number 4 on my list. Number 4 is how you are dressed. Does it represent your personality? Does it suit you? So the way you are dressed is so important. In my other video, which has been so long, I definitely have to do an updated version. But in that video, I was literally talking about the way you are dressed is so important. And I was talking about, oh, suits and like basically looking like a man and looking, you know, all professional, things like that, that can actually possibly turn on women or make them more attracted to you. Those are key things. So now I brought it down to how you are dressed that will represent your personality, will be how she judges you or how she's gonna look at you. So that means right there, when you are out in public and you guys run into each other, or she sees you or you see her, however, when she gives you that look or she looks towards your way, she's gonna literally judge you based on how you're dressed. And a lot of times it's gonna be like, he looks like a bum, or he looks like he doesn't have money. And then there's guys that are gonna be able to pull it off that didn't even pay a lot for money, but they have a style or they know how to dress, and it looks like it really suits them. So with this whole number 4, you guys have to look good out in public. You cannot expect to go out looking like a bum, looking crusty, and honestly, for the women that really care about money, looking like you don't have money based on how you're dressed. And then when I say it goes right back to how she's gonna assume your personality is, what she's gonna do is be like, okay, he's just like this. He's probably somebody that's at home all day and never got a girl before. He's probably somebody that has no girls at all. And I'm not gonna get into details. I know you guys are like, how she gonna be able to just tell? Girls will take 1, 2, and it can be the suit that you have on, the shirt that you have on, the shorts that you have on, the actual suit bottoms that you have on, whatever the words are, and she'll be like, okay, he looks like a professional man. He looks like a guy that's in the office. He looks like a guy that's on the phone all the time. So because of that right there, she's gonna make this judgment in her head that, oh, he's this type of guy. He's a nerd. He's not the type of guy for me. He's lazy. He's kinky. He's weird. Or he's fine. He's hot. He's attractive. He's damn near what I need in my life. Mess up my life. Be toxic to me, the toxic woman out here. Let me do anything you want so you can spoil me. There's going to be girls that are going to get to that point, but it's going to be based on how you appear. And the way you appear will be so important because she's going to literally be like, can I put up with that type of man? The personality doesn't even matter. Some girls will say that. He looks so damn good. I don't care about his personality. And some girls will be like, okay, he passed, but I want to see what his personality is like. And they'll have in the back of their mind what they think your personality is like based on how you look. Okay, you guys. So let's go ahead and move on to number 3. Number 3 is how confident or insecure you come off. So I won't say too much about this because I feel like it's very self-explanatory. And not only that, you guys, if I do number 3, I would have to do a whole video because I have so much to say about the whole confidence thing. And surprisingly, I don't have a video out about just confidence, okay? But the whole confidence or the insecurities that might come off of the energy that you give when you're around her is extremely crucial that you don't mess up on. You don't want to be that man that looks like the simp. Always choose the alpha over the simp because I know not every guy knows how to be an alpha or not every guy is believing that they should be an alpha. Just be the stronger guy that you have. Be the man, the masculine man that you can before saying, oh, I can't, or I don't know how to, or I'm not sure, or I can't because I'm so weak. Like, don't do that to yourself. And it sucks. Women are allowed to do this all damn day. They can act like soft women and weak and don't have it or can't or I just don't know how to. They can do that. But unfortunately, you being a man, and I'm only saying unfortunate for the guys that are still struggling, but you have to level up to a man's expectations. So go ahead and show that you have the confidence that a lot of men are still struggling with. Although there's a good amount of alpha males out here, a lot of men are still struggling with. You want to show that you are not scared. You don't want to have fear. You want to be fearless. So going out and talking to women, when you are going to be noticed by that woman, if she's going to see that soft side, that weak side, that simp side, she's going to be like, I'm not dealing with him. I'm not paying him any mind. I'm not even going to bother myself. Oh, he's not even my type. And it's like some guys will say, oh, you know what? I should still approach her. You go ahead and approach her. She shuts you down so quickly. And not only were you not approaching her in a confident way, but when she shuts you down, you are even broken more, or you feel even more weak, or you feel like, damn, I should have never did that. Or you feel more fudged. I wanted to say F. You feel more effed up because you felt like, okay, you know what? I should have not did that. Not only was I forcing myself to go up to her, but the result is that she doesn't even want me. Okay, you guys? So please, you're going to be noticed by how confident you come up, how you approach her, how you speak, how you actually present yourself. And I'm going to get into that in a different video, but I do have to finish up with the other things before this video gets too long. So number 2 on my list, if you look like you have money. Now, I already said this in one of my videos. I don't know if it's going to come up or after, but I'm not going to say what video. But I was just talking about the money thing is so key. And you guys may know it based on how women are hypergamous, how women go for status, how women go for money, right? And I'm not going to get into all that, but I'm just going to try to tell you right now, if you look like you got money, women will notice it. If you look like you don't have money, women won't notice it. If you look like, you know, you're in the middle, women will still notice it. And that's just based on judging how you appear, and also could be the way you present yourself to that woman. She'll notice it off the bat. Okay, you guys, last thing on my list is how aggressive or weak you come off. So we can go back into the insecurities as I mentioned, but here's the difference between the whole confidence and being aggressive. When you are going to be that alpha male, a lot of women prefer you to be this tough guy that has a shell around him that can be broken. So because of that right there, when you come off like, okay, you can't be broken, you're not bothered, you're only making this move because you find her attractive, but you don't care what's going to happen next, a woman is going to look at you and be like, okay, you know what? He has this tough demeanor. He has this tough cookie act, right? And so for her, she's just going to be like, let me test him. Or it's going to be like, you know what? I think I can break him. Or, you know, back to testing. But it's going to be more so, I'm trying to do something else. I'm not going to just throw him away. because most times the weak men, the simps, the insecurity men that have, you know, really, really bad, I would say, approaching skills, they will just be like, I'm not going to waste my time with that type of man. I'm just going to throw him out the window. So because of that right there, that means she's not even going to deal with you whatsoever. So fellas out here, please, when you are dealing with women, when you approach her, be more aggressive than literally, of course, weak. And it's not about being so rude. I know girls go for the rude guys, but it's more about you talking to her and not caring. Back to confidence. And then if she's telling you things that are disrespectful or something that's like, okay, why would you say that to me? You will stand up for yourself. You will not put up with anything whatsoever. Okay, now I really want to keep going, but I can't. So please give me a big favor for all the stuff that I said. Hopefully I helped you out. But I know my videos have been longer, way longer than how I used to start my videos. Ooh. And so I'm sorry about that for those who want shorter videos, but hopefully I helped you guys out in this video. If I did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you follow me on my social media. Make sure you check out my Patreon, and you guys see me in my next video. Bye guys.